We had the idea for the show. Well, I say an idea. We've got to do the show because we lost a very dear friend of ours, Jackson Cummins, via mental health issues. And, I don't like giving it a tagline. I don't really like naming that kind of thing. But it's affected a lot of people. It's a very good friend of mine, a very good friend of Jack's. And a lot of people who were involved in the show had very dear relationships with Jackson. And it just feels like we need to do something positive now. We need to, if we can raise awareness, if we can all get together and say this is a thing, it does happen from time to time, can we try and, prevent it from happening? I don't know if you can prevent it from happening, but if we can make a difference, basically. And that was the idea behind it all.
We got involved through Ryan. I think it's also a venue that we've wanted to play for a while as well. So, and we've also wanted to do a gig for mental health and depression for a while now as well. So I lost my dad to depression.
Yeah.
So I think I've always wanted to come back and sort of do something for him. And it was only like a few years ago I was like, you know what, I want to do a gig for mental health, for a mental health charity, but I didn't really know there was any charities out there until I got asked to do the Mind charity gig.
If I'm being honest with you, I didn't want to do the event. I wish that we aren't doing the event, but we are because of what's happened and because of the recognition that these issues clearly need. If there's something, major that happens, come together, all the bands, not just us guys, everyone that's on that bill, have all been through similar things, and just unite. We wish we weren't doing it, but this is the way that we combat and try and make a little positive change if we can.
Jackson kind of exploded into my life with about 15 other lads who were coming to watch our band. Jackson and Bob especially were really good DJs. We had some absolutely brilliant parties. We had this little collab thing going on. It's fantastic. It was all music related, all about the music. All of it was. I guess really that's the only thing to do off the back of all of this. It's something music related, and that's what everybody's doing.
It's quite poignant, really, because All the Young we've not done a show since 2013. In fact, when we stopped doing shows with All the Young, that's when me and Jackson actually started DJing. Like, I was totally disillusioned. All the Young was kind of breaking up. And he said to me, I'll never forget this, we were in that DJ box over there. He went, Jack, stop stressing, stop worrying. Next year, we're going to play some tunes, we're going to make some money, we're going to have a good time. So it kind of caught me when I was falling in that sense. It's come full circle in that kind of way, and it just feels right that we're getting back together and playing those songs because they're very important, not just to us, but to a lot of people that, that were into the band, but also that we're close to as well.
I kind of put this Facebook status up, just kind of, I've had this idea, I'm well up for it, and he got something like 200 likes, and we were just kind of like, this has got some legs, this has. This could be a really big gig. There's a lot. Hang on, sorry. Jack, what are you doing? Jack! 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 What, we're filming, what, you're just like singing dead. What? Right, just shut up. What? Okay, but just we're filming, so stop. Wow.
Sofa and be your man, but when the routine goes, I'll be looking through
Place your bets tonight. The 10, you can, the dream, your eyes, rooted and will find you run away. Silly little dream, say this up right now. When my heart stops beating, I rise up in my own brain. It's not a silly little dream when you don't know what you mean. You lie to yourselves, invested in the seeds. Silly little dream, say this up right now. When run away. You never want to lose a friend. I've lost two very, very close friends. I've lost about 5 or 6 friends over the years, but two very, very close friends in my lifetime. And I'll be honest with you, this is another thing that's just really inspired the show. I know of too many people who have, I don't like using the word, the technical terms for it, but have basically fallen folly to mental health. And it's basically been their, the demise of them. And I know too many people. I think there's about 5 or 6. I think that's way too many because I'm 33 years old, and for me to know that many people and know them, know these people, and have a direct relationship with them, and it just feels like the right thing to do. And everyone will feel great about it. It'll be one of those things where you won't care about being paid or anything. We'll all feel fantastic once the night's over. Everyone wants to throw the hat in, and it just feels like the right thing to do.
The greatest thing you can do with anything is talk about it. No taboos, no machoism, no guard up. Because if you get it off your chest, it's a problem halved. And that's what awareness is all about, I think, in these senses. It's like the worst thing you can do is have something going on and feel like you can't speak to anybody or you can't talk about it, and it manifests, it gets worse. Essentially, that's really what it's all about.
You're really not alone. Just speak to someone. I think if you were to ask a room from 5 people to 50 people to 50,000 people to raise their hands if they know anyone that had suffered from addiction, depression, I think that whoever is in that crowd, that every single hand would be up in the air. Like everyone knows someone, or everyone has been through it themselves. I think that's another reason why I'm very honoured to do the Mind gig at Keele as well, just because I don't have to write anything special for the gig. The gig itself is like a special event and is there to celebrate and raise awareness for that reason, yeah.
And I think everybody struggles to a degree. I mean, if we're going to be honest, no one's feeling absolutely tip-top and pucker every single moment of every single day. What it's kind of taught me, and it's blown the lid off really, is this is rife everywhere. I guess that's really what the show's about, really. I think he would think it was a bit corny to do it in like a memorial show for him. He'd probably take the piss out of us. But I know he definitely would take the piss out of us. But yeah, if we could just kind of, I don't know, spread a bit of awareness, spread a bit of a message going forward, and people can see that there are places you can talk to and there are things going on, and that you're not alone if you are feeling like that. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal, and I think you'd love that.
You can actually be honest about how you feel, and it can sort your head out, and it can prevent certain situations happening. It's not uncool, or it's not a bad thing to be honest and say, I'm having a mare, help me. And if one person off the back of all this does that, then it's an achievement.
When did we first play?
First time we played here was supporting... First time we ever played here was supporting a band called Ryan the Low.
That wasn't our first drug gig. Never.
It was?
We played here before. Then
No,
we played here in On a Roll.
Did we?
No, Fifth Action Shelter. We played here. Yeah, we played here. Right, got it. We played here in our first band before the world famous All the Young. It was called Fifth Action Shelter. I thought that's an amazing name.
It's fucking terrible.
I used to have a friend. What was the deal with that name? Fifth Action Shelter. I used to have a friend who used to call us Fifth Action Shell Suits. I think that'd have been better.
It would have been, yeah.
Yeah, we should have.
It would have suited us.
3, 4.
I don't care it was you cast, just as long as you learned the way to get up and fight the day. There's some reason you get out of bed, it's some reason you take your first step. You're thinking yesterday, but the times have changed and today is here now. And it's time to sort your shit out, so don't frown. We're looking at 2 days of madness, hours in a weekend that I can't miss. Girl, you're an enemy to yourself, and you're living your life on a shelf. You're an enemy to yourself. I can hear you cry for help. It's the reason you get out of bed. It's the reason you take your first step. Thinking yesterday, but the times have changed. Today is here and now. And it's time to sort your shit out, so don't frown. We're looking at 2 days of madness, hours in a weekend that I can't miss. And I won't miss, and I can't miss shit. Out, so don't frown. We're looking at 2 days of madness, hours in a weekend that I can't miss. And I won't miss, and I can't miss. Are you getting yourself out of bed? Have you cleared all your noise from your head? Never thinking of yesterday, but the times have changed.
It's awfully late night, darling.